Hello everyone, Accelrod here. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while since I've done any content in general. I have been away for I think a few months now, if I'm not mistaken. Um, welcome, welcome to a very random video. I couldn't think of a way to do like an update video because oh, what the hell was that? Holy crap. Okay. Okay, that wasn't scripted. Holy shit. Alright, it's just the local Enderman. Okay. You wanted to be in the video, I guess. But anyways, I didn't know how to do like an update video that's like also like entertaining, I guess, in a way. And this is a sort of like the equivalent to the one of those like videos where there's like Minecraft parkour playing in the background, or like the Subway Surfer videos playing in the background. So I thought, you know what? Let's do an update video while also playing Minecraft, because why not? You have a Minecraft world, right? So yeah, this is just a short intro. This is the world that me and my girlfriend currently reside in. We have not been active, unfortunately, because we both have been very busy. But as you can see, I made like a whole house here, but it's not like finished. So apologies for that. It's supposed to be some sort of like Japanese style, like I don't know what it's called, but one of those like bungalows, I guess, the one with no second floors. I can add the face, I guess. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked, but as you can see, there's like also like a front or a middle area here that's like one of those like sand pits. The rooms are currently bleh. Anyways, I'm going to be talking. This is going to be a yapping session. It's just going to be a chill one. Nothing too crazy. It's one of those update videos. And I'm going to just talk about where I've been. I actually made a notebook, as you can see. I've put in my notes over here so that I have like an outline. I could have like put it on an actual piece of paper, but you know what? To keep up with the theme, might as well do it in Minecraft. So there you go. I got a notebook here for my topics. See, I got 4 pages, so we're going to be here for quite a while. It's gonna be nighttime here. Okay, I was gonna think of doing a fishing thing while talking. Anyways, here's my boy, just so you can see. I love my skin. There he is. He has the venom skin, and also, here's our dogs. Our dogs. Here's our horses as well. This is mine. This is my girlfriend's. Of course, I had to name mine. There he is. Anyways, so yeah, I guess you know what. Well, might as well start. It's going to be nighttime, but I think it should be fine. So, first things first. Oh yeah, okay. So, the reason why I also wanted to do it like this, with using this new layout, is so that I can show off my new stuff. So I've been cooking, so to speak, as the cool gamers say. I have been cooking quite a few things for my channel. To those who don't know, of course, I have been using like a free mod. I guess I haven't introduced myself properly. If this is your first video seeing of me, hello. My name is Accelrod. I'm pretty sure only quite a few people actually what do you call it? Like tune in on the stream, so there's a chance, that this video might be onto like a random recommendation tab for someone. But anyways, hello, my name is Accelrod. I play a bunch of different games. I used to just play exclusively gachas on this channel, but later on, I decided to also try out other games, because I do love playing all sorts of games, from FPSs to RPGs, turn-based games, etc., etc. Like whatever I fancy, to be honest. I don't think I want to limit myself to just one kind of like genre. But anyways, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I have been streaming using like a free model in VTube Studio. So if you look at my live tab, you would see the different kinds of streams there, wherein I have this white dog in a cup. I believe that is called Wanko. It's the Wanko model from like again VTube Studios. I've been using that for quite a while because of course it was it was a free model, and I figured it was cute enough and like it's serviceable enough to have something, because I want at least a character to be associated with my my channel. Might as well, right? And for the longest time, I've always been mentioning that I wanted like my own, mainly because it's not mine. The model is clearly not mine, so I can't do anything with it. Like fingers crossed, should it like pop off, like I need to make merch of something. I can't just use like a model that's not mine. You know what I mean? And yeah, just having my own identity, I guess. It's been a while. I originally figured I would be commissioning someone for that, something simple. And as you can see, it's still a PNG. Oh, there's a boat. I forgot. It's still a PNG version. It's not a moving one. I figured the moving one can make. You know what I mean? Like, just make it exist first. You can just make it good later, sort of thing. And that's what I did. During the my absence, I guess. I was drawing with my girlfriend's iPad at work, because we live in the same dorm. So I've just been sketching out here and there, and yeah, so I actually made this model. Isn't that crazy? I just realized, you know what? I graduated multimedia arts. Might as well just draw. Like technically, yeah, you can commission, but sure, you don't really have the money nor the time, or not time. Just for now, at least, my goal was to just put my foot in the door and just figure out things as I go. So that's what I exactly did. I guess I can like show it off for a second. So here he is. Here's the boy. Let me turn off the thing. Let me turn off the game so that you can see it properly. So here's the model that I currently made. As you can see, I also made like a backgrounder, but we'll get to that in a second. Here's my boy. Here's my new model that I made. I've always had this idea for quite a while. Fun fact, I just haven't gotten it to the point that where it is right now. I just never put it to like digitally. I guess I have a lot of sketches in like notebooks here and there, but I figured this is like a good starting point. He's just a boy, but this time instead of like the white like dog that I usually use with Wanko, this time it's just a small guy. He's a toy poodle. I know. It's the reason as to why he's a toy poodle, because to those who have been here for quite a while already, I had or I still have like toy poodles as our like pets, and I've grown fond of them, of course. And yeah, so I figured, what, might as well like make a small like toy poodle like character as well. And I love the color green. I've always wanted to have like a coat or like a poncho sort of thing. And what do you call it? The scarf is reminiscent actually of the Babylonia Mystic Code from FGO, because that's my favorite like Mystic Code in the game. So I've always wanted to have that like sort of like design onto it. I mean, again, it's not that extensive, but it's nice to have something that's made by me and for me. I guess I can make it bigger, as you can see. Look at him. And of course I still have the glasses that I've always been using. Hey, I commissioned that, so might as well put my money at I maximize my money, so to speak, right? But anyways, also the coloring, I did the flats as well, the flat colors, and it was actually my girlfriend who did the wonderful shading, so shout out to her, of course. It was really nice. She's a painter, and she really helped with like making the clothing pop out, or the colors pop out more. So here's the background that I made. To those who know, I mean to those who have been sticking around, it's no secret that I love Elden Ring. It's one of my top 4 games of all time. Beside Persona 4 Golden, Monster Hunter World, and of course Red Dead Redemption 2. Those are my top 4, by the way. I figured, you know what, I've always wanted this. I've always wanted those like old like DS like moving backgrounds in their UIs. My main like, I'm not sure if anyone knows that, but my main inspiration is actually from Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Ring of Fates. I know that's a very long name, but if you know, you know. They had this like moving UI thing going on, and I really liked it. Where it's just it's something in, it isn't much, but it's just so nice to have as it's moving, as you can see. And what I chose here was like I was thinking of like making like game icons, but then I realized while I was looking up stuff, I was like, wait a minute, Elden Ring has quite a vast like gallery, I guess, of like different like magic sigils. So I was like, wait a minute, that's actually really cool, you know? And I love Elden Ring, so I was like, might as well, right? So I have to retire the FGO, the collage that I always use. I guess I'll use it in the future. But yeah, I'm really fond of this. That I made this as well. You know, it was a painstaking like process to like uh, compile it all and like put them in a grid and like, you know, try to figure out how to make it move on OBS. But it's actually not that hard. Like it's called a scrolling background. For the longest time, I was like looking out how to like make it move, and it's so hard to Google specifically. I was like, moving background, how? And then it's like, it's not like what I exactly have in mind. But until I saw that one clip or YouTube short, it's called a scrolling background. To those who don't know, now I know, right? So that's like the whole like my thought process, I guess, with my design and stuff. So it's really cool. I'm very fond of it. I really like it. That's pretty much it. I went for a much like cleaner, I guess, look, you know, with the whole UI. So that's why I decided to record it this way, so it can also be seen how it would look like if I were to stream. I think it's good, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're going to be retiring the Wanko model. I know people are very fond of how cute it is. I'm actually very fond of it as well, but again, it's not mine, so I can't really do anything with it. And hopefully in the future I can have this rigged. I don't know. I'm not sure when that will be. I'm gonna have to look for someone who can rig. You know, that's probably we'll save it for Accelrod V2. You know, we'll see. But yeah. So thank you to Wanko. I'm going to be starting a campaign online. So if you can tweet your best moments on Twitter with the hashtag thank the wank, that will be perfect, you know, and so that we can relive the moments of the Wanko model. That is hashtag thank the wank on online. I'm just kidding, don't actually do that. We might actually get in trouble, but anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much it for the design. Alrighty, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's proceed to the next page. What else? Oh, so yeah, here we go. So where I have been. What did I write here again? Okay, so yeah. It's been a few months, I know. I have not been as active here and there. I'm still alive, of course. I never really went anywhere. It's more so I just didn't want to stream at the time. You know, a lot of things happened in the background. Don't worry, I'm good. Nothing really bad happened. I'm still alive, as you can see. Just existing, I guess. You know, nothing too crazy. I don't wanna sound like depressing or anything. Nothing. Don't worry, nothing bad happened. It's more so the fact that, you know, to those who don't know, of course, I only can stream on the weekends, right? And because I live in a dorm, and currently it's just impossible for me to, like, you know, stream, of course, because I don't have my PC there. I wish I could bring it, but again, I'm sharing my room with different people, with my roommates, so I don't really wanna hog the whole room for myself. So I mean, I'm only able to, like, I guess, do content and to some extent also play my, like, video games during the weekends, because again, I don't have my PC at the dorm. And the reason as to why I just stopped, also, I guess it's such a bad look as well to see that my last few streams was my Dark Souls 2 dexterity runs, which is funny because it makes it look like I hate Dark Souls 2, and when in fact I fucking love that game. So it's not, I didn't stop because of Dark Souls 2, but could you imagine though, right? So don't worry about that. I love it's not because of that. Actually, I think what broke the camel's back, I think that's the term, right, was actually my controller not working. I don't know what it is. Again, to those who don't know, I have a very, very, like, not super old, but it's an old PC. I mean, my mom got it, like, during the pandemic to help with my college, because again, I'm a multimedia arts graduate, and we needed a PC, and it was the pandemic, so I couldn't do like my work if I didn't have a PC. Back then I had like a very slow, like, HP laptop, so my my mom kindly like bought me a PC, like as a rush band-aid solution to like so that I have a device. It wasn't a really like planned to like make it like my streamer like PC or something. It just sort of happened. But yeah, so I've been making do with this small, like not small, like slow PC, I guess. And to some extent, it served me quite well. But when it gets to like extensive usage, I can't really do anything super fancy with it. I can't like play like the newer games and do heavy load works of stuff. Sometimes like when I'm streaming, alt tabbing feels like it's having a stroke. That's why it's such a hassle sometimes. So the reason why I put like controller not working in the notes there is because that was like what happened. I'm sure it's in like a VOD or somewhere in my recent VODs. There were moments in my Dark Souls 2 journey where it like my controller just refused to work, and I don't know why. That's the thing. That's my biggest like gripe with my PC. Sometimes something breaks and I have no idea what happens. Again, I'm also, I guess it doesn't help that I'm not the most like tech savvy person. I know I'm a big dum when it comes to my PC. That's why I'm thankful I have friends who like can assist. Like Clyde and like Hanamori and all that. I always just shoot them a like message whenever shit goes wrong. Like, what does this mean? Like, can someone help me? And we couldn't figure out what happened to my controller. We tried updating the drivers. We tried to check the settings here and there, and also even check BIOS, etc. Like we tried so many. Even like my cousin Gab also helped. Even my fucking lead at work, cause water bottle. My team lead at work is the IT guy as well. He helped me with it, and he too cannot understand as to why it's like happening. I mean, then again, I couldn't bring my PC, but I just described it. I bought like a new wire for it, still didn't work. I charged it and all that. I tried it on the PS4, and then the controllers work. I'm using a DualShock 4, by the way. My trusty old PS4 controller from years back, and it never failed me. That's why I don't get it, because like I tried it on the PS4 and it works perfectly. And I also tried it on like I gave it to my like lead to see if like the controllers have anything wrong with them, and we checked it and nothing's wrong. It's just my PC, so it was like a software issue, and we couldn't figure out why. I kid you not, to the point that I gave up such a negative word, but I guess that's kind of what I did. But not like me giving up doesn't mean like I don't want to do it anymore. It's more so like I think these problems will just happen with this PC, and that's exactly why I kind of just locked in with work, because if all things go well, I should have my new PC by the end of the year. Unfortunately, it's one of those lower middle class Filipino household things where I have income, don't get me wrong, but of course I want this PC to last me a long time. So it's kind of like it's not the most high-end PC. God knows I can't like fucking afford that, but it's like at least above average. That's what I have in mind at least. And it's sort of like a big personal project of mine, to just have my own PC that I bought with my own blood, sweat, and tears, I guess. You know what I mean? It's very rewarding in that sense, when I like save up the money for it each time I have like a salary. I'm like, oh, it broke. I'm like, feels like rewarding in some regards. But yeah, so that's exactly what I've just been doing. I've just been like focusing on myself and like just more on like work and stuff. And that the control, it's not just the controller thing. I guess the controller not working was just part of something bigger that, which is, again, just my issues with my PC. It happens. Like, to those who watch my other streams, like, it just happens. For example, like, with the whole emulator thing. Oh, I mean, the totally legit way to play Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. There were times where it's such a hassle. It was a pivotal moment, and the audio just doesn't work. And I'm like, ugh. That sucks so much. Like, god damn it, I have to like restart it again and then go back to my last save, which is quite far, and I have to play the whole level again, etc. Like things like that. It happens here and there, where it's a streaming issue, a game issue, or like my just whatever issue. It just pops up and it's unavoidable. So I was like, you know what? I always say that the streams are like kind of my brand. I like that. It's like, oh, Accelrod. Like very scuffed. It's like a homey kind of vibe where I just do whatever I want in a very inefficient way, but we still have fun around here. You know what I mean? But that kind of scuffness is just not fun for me, and also not fun for the viewers, because who wants to watch like a very scuffed and like laggy stream here and there? But yeah, so that's why I kind of just stopped, because I didn't want to just give up poor quality stuff here and there. And I realized actually that a lot of the games that I play on stream actually use the controller, so I was like, huh, fuck. That's weird. But yeah, and also the funny thing is, as I'm coming back here, right, I'm like testing out, like, I'm trying to get back into the groove of things, like my equipment and stuff. I tried my controller again just to see, and now it works. I was like, what is it then? It's not the driver. This is because it's like updated now and everything. So I'm like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. I'm sorry, but I'm sure a much smarter person than me can figure it out. But I just couldn't understand it. And you know what the funny thing is? This time I can't play Elden Ring or Night Raid. Isn't that fucked up? I can't fucking play any of them. When I try to open the game, it will open, and it will immediately just crash. I've tried verifying the games and stuff, and it still doesn't want to work. So I think it's a BIOS thing, and we must have fiddled with it back then, that it kind of messed up something. I genuinely don't know. I cannot tell you for the life of me. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just so like annoying, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, this time, you know what? I figured might as well come back, Did I plan to come back just next year when I get the PC? Mayhaps. Did it just get accelerated to like right now because Elden Ring Tarnished Edition is coming and I might have wanted to play it on stream? Mayhaps. But anyways, we're back now at least. What heck? There's the lag? Yeah, there's a bit of lag happening in the server. Apologies. It's not the fanciest service. It's just a personal server of me and my girlfriend. You know what? Oh, there we go. I was just about to swim. Anyways, but yeah, that's pretty much it for like what I've been doing this past few months. Just whoa, okay, what happened there? I'm good. Okay, apologies. There's a bit of lag. Just go back here and sleep because it's nighttime. Me and my unfinished house. I could have just made like a ladder over, but no, I have to go around the main door. Just go around. Takes up more time. But anyways, yeah. All right, so this one. So games I've been playing in the meantime. Oh yeah, so I was like looking at the notes. Nice not to have this stress. Okay, what I mean when I say this one, right? For me, since I've been, or rather, I can only play during the weekends, I've always tried to like maximize my time. And by that, I mean, for example, during the week, I can't like do anything in terms of like YouTube and stuff. But I also can't play any of my video games that I play in the pastime. So usually, come weekend, I'm usually trying to figure out how I can like play these games, but also like have it be on the YouTube, because it's sort of like hitting two birds with one stone kind of thing, where I can play a video game but also have it on stream so that my YouTube is not like inactive. And I guess in a way there is a bit of stress behind it, because in that regard sometimes I'm kind of just doing it for the YouTube and not particularly for my enjoyment, you know what I mean? But I don't want to make it sound like I'm miserable doing streaming. No, of course not. I love streaming, and I also love playing video games. That's one of my biggest like pastimes or hobbies. I love playing. And the thing is, sometimes there are times where I just I stress about like having to have stuff up on the YouTube without even thinking of like what I really want to do at times. Not to say that the games that I've streamed are like, it makes me miserable and, like, fuck those games. Of course not. I enjoy every single game that I played, and I wouldn't put it there if I didn't. But I guess to some extent, what this absence, quote unquote, that I've had, I've realized, I blame my job, basically. I blame my job for not giving me the time anymore. But, just playing games for the sake of just playing, without having to think of like, how to stream it and how to like make the most out of it, online. Like it feels good, I can just turn my brain off, not have to like think of anything. I can be as stupid as I want. I mean, I'm stupid in my streams and regardless, but it just feels different. Again, I don't want to make. I want to emphasize that it doesn't mean that I hate like streaming for people. Of course not. I love doing it, but I think it's also important to have those games that you play on the background. You know, I mean, no shit, Sherlock. Of course, like you have to have those like personal like things, or not. You'll just get stressed out, and that kind of happened here and there. Because again, I blame my work because I have to maximize my time here in the house, the where my PC is, because I have like what 2 days. I hit the bowl with my hook. That's crazy. So I only had like what 2 days to do stuff. So that's why I try my best to like maximize it with the YouTube, but also for my own enjoyment. And that did get tiring at times because by the time I go back to the dorm, I don't have any sleep. I'm like, fuck, I should have not stayed up too late. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's basically it. But again, I really like my time streaming. Don't get me wrong, but having to play the games that I listed here during my time off, it was really nice. It was like nice to just try out games without any thought process behind it. It's one of those like, want to do it, then just do it. It's like it's such a refreshing, I guess, kind of like thing. And I say refreshing as if like again, like I'm making my whole like streaming thing like miserable. It sounds so depressing and miserable. It's not. I love making content. I wouldn't be coming back if I didn't. But anyways, the games I've been playing, actually, I just want to talk about it as well. First of all, I actually started with the MH Wilds earlier this year. I believe I streamed it again, but holy crap, that's when I realized the whole controller thing really pissed me off, because like my muscle memories with MH or Monster Hunter in general is with with the controller. I had to force myself how to play on like PC. God, it was such a hard time. It was so annoying because it felt wrong. I'm not trying to be an elitist with like controllers. So if you play on PC, by all means, go ahead. For me though, I've just been playing Monster Hunter for years and controller, having to force myself to use a keyboard and mouse just to fucking adjust to my PC. Holy crap, pissed me off because I was like, because there were times where it was like such a pivotal moment in the hunt. We're fighting like Ogmazios and stuff, and I mean, I only played the lance. It's not like the lance is the most technical, but still though, like it's so weird. It feels so weird. It's like it's so upsetting. But yeah, we played a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds, me, Kanamori, Clyde, and Herrick, and Gab as well. We've just been playing. I've just been grinding, and I'm excited for the I think it's next year if I'm not mistaken. The expansion pack. Hopefully by then I'll have my new PC, and hopefully I won't have any more controller problems and streaming problems, because when I streamed it here, I can only stream it at like the lowest setting, so while it may not look the prettiest, it's serviceable. Oh, I fell in the water. Is it laggy? There's a bit of lag. But anyways, yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds, and the biggest like what do you call it, biggest thing for me, actually, the biggest like what's the word, unexpected game that I would be coming back into was actually League. Isn't that fucked up? I'm actually enjoying League of Legends again. I don't know why. I know it's so bizarre, but because I've been playing League for like years, right? But in recent years, it's always just been like an on and off thing. Like for example, when Arcane came out, everyone was playing. We're like, it makes you want to play League, or like when Worlds comes in, fucking Faker wins his fucking third like trophy in a row. You're like, oh my god, those games are so intense. It makes you want to play the game, and that's what happened. I've just been like playing here and there on and off for like in a year. I probably come back to the game like once or twice, but this has been my longest like, I guess, playthrough in like so long. I've been playing it every weekend, because, and I'm not even playing rank or anything. I'm literally just doing it for fun because it sparked my whole like love for League when Lock came out. Not because of Lock, but I just played it, and I just tried to like learn it again, because it's been years since I actually put in effort to League, and I played it again because I don't know really. I just wanted to try it out, and in recent years, I've always been like just screwed over by like very good junglers in the game. Because again, I'm also a jungler in League. I couldn't understand why my camps are always taken and like how these timers work now. Because again, I'm not the most knowledgeable with the meta. I'm always just getting like like destroyed in game. I was like, and for some reason, instead of me this time around, instead of me just being like, ah, fuck, like, god damn it, no, this sucks. This time I'm like, what is it? What's happening? Why am I being destroyed by this jungler all the time? Why is it that my camps are out, even though I'm not doing anything fancy? Like why am I getting out jungle, etc. Like it made me want to try and learn it more. Which is like that feeling never came to me in like a very long time. Back then, like sure, like season 5, 6, like. Fun fact, I actually have a notebook where I kept up with like the patch notes. I wrote it down in the notebook because that was my whole like, I think where my whole League like, not what's the word, addiction again, like my whole nerded out like self. That's when I like, that was when it was like at its peak. I think I've just been like writing notes and all that and like learning like the game and stuff. But this time around, it made me want to like learn more. I don't know what it is. It just got revived somehow. And for the long time, and again, I'm not like trying to like play rank or anything. Me understanding how the new like the jungle works, in 2026, it made me love jungling more. I don't know why. It's so crazy. I was like, oh, this pet does this thing, and it's actually good with this champion, and like this build, you use this for like when you're fighting against these certain types of comps in the jungle, etc., etc. Like getting shit on by a really good jungler doesn't feel bad. I mean, it does it to some extent because you're like, for fuck's sake, I'm fighting against like an emerald jungler again. I'm probably like gold or plat at best. And like, but this time around, I fucking like try to understand what his pathing is. I sometimes even watch the VODs and I'm like, okay, what's happening? Well, where did I go wrong? And then understanding it and applying it to the next game and it works. Like, it's the most like rewarding things. I don't know why. It's so bizarre. I'm like as surprised as anybody because I'm like I've always thought that I wouldn't be coming back to League. It will just be these like pastimes here and there. But no, this time like I'm playing League. I'm actually playing. And like it's so nice because for the longest time I forgot. Oh my god, it's enchanted book. What is this? Smite knockback. Not bad. It just feels nice to actually be playing League again and learning it for fun and not having to stress about rank. Because back then I used to play a lot of rank during my high school, college days, and even through the pandemic. But this time I'm not even playing rank. I'm just like having fun, and just like watching Tyler One and Dante's videos on League. It's actually making me laugh. I'm like, holy shit, I'm having fun with League. It feels so magical. That Danny DeVito like fucking bit where he's all like understand it now. That's me. That's actually me with League. I was like, oh my god, I found it again. I found the fun in League. Isn't that crazy? And yeah, and with the advent of League Classic, I'm just like having fun. I'm having a blast right now. Is that crazy? I know this is quite a long tangent with League because again, I found it so jarring that I'm so like into League again. I'm like, League of all games? I need a chest soon. Do I have wood? Oh, I have a chest here. Let me put a chest down actually to store my stuff. But yeah, it's like crazy what I've been up to in League. But yeah, what else? Oh, that was my book. Give me back my book, please. Yoink. That's not the book. Wait, hold on. But yeah, TLDR, I love League again. That's basically it. But also, this next game actually, probably is my game of the year. I know this game came out on like last year, 2025, but I just played it this year because of Clyde. He recommended it to me and Kanamori. It's called Half Sword. I'm sure I'm very late to the party. It's basically one of those like medieval games where you like fight with like like knights and stuff with like a sword and stuff, and it's kind of goofy as well. But it actually has also has like a lot of nuances with how you fight, etc. And yeah, you just fight stuff, and it's so funny and so addictive. whenever I have downtime, I'm playing Half Sword. Where where let's say I have like a bit of free time for the day, but I can't do anything or commit to anything long term. I'll be like, "Okay, let me just play Half Sword for a bit." And fucking hell, I just love the game. I'm going to stream it for sure. I just, I guess again, I'm a big fan of Knights, and I love how they did like the cosmetics in that game and like the weapons that you can make. It's so like immersive as well, and it's so funny. It's so and it's still getting updated to this day, and I fucking love it. My actual like not even like joking. I guess if it's allowed, it's technically my game of the year. It's not even close. I fucking love Half Sword. I probably like sank like a few hundred hours on it now. It's like really cool. Um, but yeah, what else? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to say like I just want to mention Half Sword, and of course Persona 3 Reload. Atlas had a big like franchise sale the other month, and P3R and P5R is like super cheap, so I bought that. And again, Persona 4 Golden being one of my top 4, of course I'll play or buy it. I've played Persona 5 when it came out back then on the PS4, but I haven't played Royal yet. I haven't played Royal yet. But yeah, I'm going to try that out soon. Not sure if I'm gonna stream it though, although I just bought it. But yeah, I've just been playing P3R, and to those who know, again, when I play RPG games, I love like over grinding. I know some may find it cringe, and because it makes the game incredibly easy, but I love grinding. One of my favorite pastimes is just like playing like a game like, let's say, Persona, and I'm just grinding and I'm watching a video on my second monitor. It's really relaxing. Recommended. But this time I tried to play it at like hard mode, and it's actually fucking fun. Like I grind like so much, but even then the bosses are still super clutch. I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect for me then. Like hard mode is actually perfect. I haven't played P3 back then. I played the P3P like Persona 3 Portable back then, but I never finished it. I was actually still at the start. But this time, yeah, I just defeated the first boss, and Akihiko just joined my party. I play it when I have like a bit of time here and there. But yeah, and also since my girlfriend's at the dorm, she has a gaming laptop, which is it's still kind of slow, but when I have time, she has P3R installed there as well. I play it, so yeah, it's very fun. I love the game. It's very flashy. I love the combat, and I like getting to know more of the characters. So far, my favorite, or not favorite, like the confident. Oh no, what is that? Another rod. Wait, can I not do this? Yeah, I can. I knew it. My favorite character so far is Chihiro. She looks really cute, and the teacher. Okay, I guess that's kind of a spoiler actually. Never mind. Never mind the teacher. But anyways, and who else? I guess the running club manager is also really cute. In terms of the party, I'm actually not like that interested in Mitsuru or Yukari that much. They're cute though. Don't get me wrong, and they're cool. But I think I'm going to be fond of like Fuka as well. And I think I'm about to like enter her arc soon, and I'm excited. And I believe the guy's name is Shinji as well. He looks really fucking cool. I'm very excited to meet him as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the game section. Just I wanna make sure that I don't like what do you call it? I don't want to miss out on anything. And I like how the longest like section of this like video so far is about the video games. Because I yap a lot. I love video games, It is what it is. I got Nemo. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. So let's see, what's the last one? What to expect? So yeah, I'm back. I mean, that's pretty much it. What can we expect? It's basically this. I know I haven't really done much, I guess, aside from like the whole model change and like the UI change for my streams. That by itself, isn't much. I know, unfortunately, apologies. But what to expect is, yeah, I will be streaming more. I mean more. I guess it's more so just the same schedule. I guess I'll be like streaming again during the weekends, once or twice or maybe even thrice if I can stream on the Sundays. Because sometimes Sundays are like the errand days. I do things. um, during Sunday, so sometimes that's why I couldn't stream on it. But yeah. I'm going to figure out what the deal is with my whole Elden Ring again. I don't know what it is, but hopefully it gets fixed soon, because by the end of the month, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition is coming out, and guess who's going to have another playthrough on the channel? I think it's my third, perhaps fourth Elden Ring playthrough now on the channel. I love Elden Ring, you know, you can't blame me. You know, you give me a chance to play Elden Ring, I will play Elden Ring, you know. So yeah, I'll be playing that, and I believe Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 is coming out as well, so you know, I'm excited to play that as well. I'm fingers crossed, please tell me you can do it, PC, you know? Just a few more months, okay? Just a few more months, I will be able to finally save up for my PC, and I will be able to play, like, hopefully, like, even, like, heavier games without having, you know, any problems with it. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I wanna level up my setup soon. Wait, whose horse is this? Apparently we tamed a donkey. I don't remember taming a donkey, but this is my boy over here. Anyways, sorry, I keep on like getting sidetracked. Also, I guess a random thing. This is like a random zombie villager. We still haven't had the cure yet. We don't have a potion brewery set up yet. So yeah, he's just here. We gave him a small shade so he doesn't burn from the sun. Ow! Okay, he's not the nicest, as you can see. He punched me. But anyways, so yeah, I will be playing more, and I'll be streaming more again. Apologies again for just up and leaving here and there. I realize that sometimes I tend to do that. I guess it is a bad thing. I'm like trying to like rationalize about how like good it is or bad it is, but I don't know why. Like sometimes I just feel the need to do it, you know. Like I guess I should have not like keep people in the dark, because I guess in a way that is rude, and I apologize for it. I guess I really have no excuse. Sometimes I just do it. I actually watched this like the video of like Tommy in it. I'm sure people know it. He has like this podcast where he asks people 100 questions, and he made one recently, or not recently, earlier this year with like Stampy. And to those who don't know, Stampy is like one of my like favorite YouTubers back then. I used to watch Stampy a shit ton. He's my favorite like Minecraft YouTuber, and he's also one of the reasons like he's not just alone, of course. I watched a lot of YouTubers back then, but he is one of the YouTubers that made me want to go into like content creation here and there as well. And he basically talked about this thing, and also God, I love Stampy. I had like a big smile seeing Stampy again, and like him talking about Minecraft with like Tommy, Tom. I guess Tom and Tommy, as if we're like close. But yeah, it was really nice. I had like a big smile watching it, and he went on this like thing wherein like he became like a big Minecraft YouTuber, right? So like when he goes to like cons and stuff, like, you know, he's like known and stuff, and it's very like contained, I guess, in a way, you know, because like he went on this thing. God, what did he say? I can't say it word for word, but it's essentially like the message was like, oh, we're back. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I got disconnected in the server there. Apologies. Basically, again, he went on this thing where whenever because he became famous as a Minecraft YouTuber, right? So when he goes to like conventions and stuff and like events, of course he's like known and stuff. It becomes this like bubble, I guess, wherein like, you know, he has fun and stuff, and it's like it's a place where like-minded individuals come and you know, they talk about Minecraft and all of that, because that's what the event is for. But as soon as that's over and he like logs off and he goes back home, 95% of it is just like boring and like mundane like IRL stuff. And he says like he likes it, you know, and like I agreed with that as well. Like whenever I resonated with that for some reason, and I don't know why. So I was like thinking about it, and it's because of like I realized it's because in a way I also kind of do that as well. I love streaming, don't get me wrong. I love playing video games and all that, but like having to log off and, you know, just going back to my normal life where like, you know, majority of it is actually not like, you know, not connected to like what I do online at all. I think that's pretty important too. You know, you get to do like things IRL, or like, you know, just do other hobbies as well, or just disconnect from all that. I like that as well, you know. I'm not saying like, you know, I want to be like, I just want to disappear forever. No, that sounds so depressing. No. But having this thing that you do that's totally different from like streaming and like making content here and there, that is also important, I think, because like it feels like I'm like very careful with my wording here because I really want to emphasize that I don't hate making content, of course not. Like it's not like a bad thing for me and I really enjoy it. But I also like wanna, you know, like word it in a way that's not like discrediting. I don't want to cheapen the whole like streaming life, you know. Like doing like work and stuff, it's like tiring, but it's important, you know. It's what gives me like my income, you know, what my for like my PC and my rent, my food and all that. But also like, you know, bonding with like characters that are not like in my YouTube life, I guess, you know, like IRL workmates, my like very normie like workmates, you know. It's like it's still like a important thing to have, I think, because that's what like, oh sheesh, oh my god, look at that, unbreaking 3 and mending fishing rod. Wait, that's actually crazy. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry, I keep on getting sidetracked this whole video. God, it feels good to be back. But anyways, but basically, yeah, my point is, I like having that, like, okay, I'm going to stream here. As soon as I stop streaming, alright, back to my, like, whatever it is I'm doing here. You know, like, just separating that. It feels good. Like, oh my goodness. 2 of them. Wow. Nice. Holy crap, back to back. Oh, what are the odds of that? Anyways, but yeah. And also just Stamp. I don't know why I mentioned like Stampy again, but that Stampy video is like really cute and like really like wholesome, and it like gave me like a fucking nostalgia, like fucking like punch to the face, you know. Like the way he speaks about his like content creation journey is like really, because he's not active anymore on YouTube, unfortunately. But the way he speaks about it is so profound and like it's so like, God, I'm struggling to put it into words. I just liked it, okay? I just like the video. I really recommend watching it because Stampy is such a great guy, such a good role model, and I wish like there are more YouTubers like him, you know, in the space. But yeah, he essentially got burnt out and, you know, moved on to other things in life now. So unfortunately, he's not making like everyday videos anymore. But I enjoyed it. And that's basically it. But yeah, I just love Stampy. Again, just a small like backstory. I used to watch Stampy a lot as a kid. I used to have this like small like bootleg tablet that my dad bought me one time, and I watch like a lot of like Minecraft YouTubers, and he's always like the first one I watch for the day. It became a routine where, you know, okay, first things first, check out new Stampy upload. Next is the Yogscast. Next is like, who was it, like LD Shadow Lady, and then like what's his name? Challenge Accepted Inc. before they became like AFMAO. And unfortunately also like, it sucks, but yeah, like there are like YouTubers, Minecraft YouTubers as well, who I'm not going to name, that unfortunately are not that, you know, what's the word? I guess problematic. They're like problematic now, and I can't really watch them anymore, which sucks. It sucks to see your like heroes go down a certain path. That was the dog. Is he okay? Here's Choco, by the way. This is my girlfriend's dog. Nona named it Choco. I don't know why, but there she is. Choco the dog. Let's close it. Just kidding. No, she's gonna get mad. But anyways, anyway, I have been on this tangent for way too long. But anyways, what else? Yeah, what to expect? I'll be back more. Apologies again for not updating, for not like being more active online. I will be now. I can't promise if I'll be gone again, but for now at least I can assure that I'm very much like, I'm good now. You know, I wanna I wanna make content again, and I'm excited to have my new PC so I can try out a bunch more stuff. But unfortunately, I still can't leave work as of yet, or bring my PC to my dorm, so I can't really do the streams during the weekdays. Hopefully, when I get my PC, I wanna hire editors so that hopefully I can like have the streams, or like perhaps have more like recordings, because actually been a while since I actually did a proper recording. Not a stream that became a video, but actually like just recording for a video and not stream it. It feels weird actually. I keep on constantly looking back at my OBS and Audacity to check if everything is still like recording and stuff. Feels weird. But yeah, hopefully you can check that out. Wait, what do you mean check that out? My brain is like fried right now. Apologies. I'm like I'm like not working at 100% capacity. What else though? Yeah, but basically, yeah, hopefully I get an editor so I can like get more like highlights soon, or figure out how to like edit or like sneak in editing time in my streaming time during the weekdays. I'm not sure, we'll see. Because God knows I need more like videos. So the whole fucking Dark Souls video is still not edited. Holy shit. Actually, again, the first part is like already edited. It's just on my YouTube. It's just unlisted. It's probably like collecting dust now. It should probably like I should probably upload it soon. I will though. I will. It's still there. Maybe I should. I should probably like just finish the at least Dark Souls 1 video. It's like more than halfway. Like already the whole journey of Dark Souls 1. It's like I would say like 70% edited already. Like where did I stop? I believe I stopped in the, what was it? It was after the Anor Londo stuff. I think I defeated the Abyss already, or the Four Kings. So it's like it's properly like done already. You know what I mean? It's getting there. I just haven't had the time to edit. I'm so sorry. I know people are still waiting for it. It's coming though. It's coming. Maybe yeah, very late, but it's still coming. Better late than never. You know what I mean? God damn it. We'll see. Anyways, though, I think that will be it for me. Again. How long was that video? I think I've yapped for too long already. I think this should be good enough for a video. I caught a lot of fish somewhere over there in that chest. But yeah, I hope this video was I hope you enjoyed watching this video. It's quite a long one. I guess it's more akin to a podcast than an actual video. If you made it to this part of the video, I would like to say thank you. You're a real one for that, because I know it's quite a long video, and I love and I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to watch the video, of course, for this small update video. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Again, I'm Accelrod. I play a bunch of different video games during the weekends for now at least, and hopefully I get to play more in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. As always though, I was about to do my stream outro. Holy crap. No. I was gonna say if you watch this live or as a VOD, I forgot we're doing recording. It's been years. It's been years since I actually recorded, but yeah, thank you so much. I hope to see you next time I go live, hopefully. That will probably be a Friday night or Saturday night PH time or Philippine time. And yeah, I don't know what games yet, but I'll definitely stream more. Yes. That's pretty much it. Alrighty then, I think that should be enough. My recording is has been going on for quite a long time now. Say goodbye, Venom. He said bye. Anyways, alrighty then. Thank you so much. Goodbye. As always, take care, drink water, be kind, and all that. I see you guys next time. Goodbye. God, I love the skin. Look at him. Look at that grin. Oh, man, that should be enough, right? Yeah, that's a video. I'm gonna get coffee.